Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Finally got through The Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose.
Did you like it as much as the first book?
I gave it about a 4.0, 4.1 because it was an easy read. I was engaged. It was a cheesy situation, but I still liked it.
Yeah, it was still good. Obviously, it's always the first book's always better, but I think this was still pretty good.
So The Perfect Divorce is the sequel from The Perfect Marriage. So if you didn't read the first one, you probably didn't read the second one, or if you read the second one, there's a first one if you want to go back. And I just saw that she's doing a third book.
Oh, same characters? Oh, wait, yes. At the end of the book, it does say that her story's not done.
Oh, it says that?
Yeah.
I didn't realize she was doing a third book. And I think they're doing a movie.
Oh, perfect.
So, yeah. Sarah Morgan, the main character, she is from the first book. She is an attorney. Her husband was arrested for murder because he had an affair on her, and his mistress turned up dead, and she defended him. And there's all these twists and turns at the end of the book. She orchestrated the whole thing to take down her husband. And now in the second book, she's married to the guy that helped her do that, Bob. And it's 11 years later. And Bob is married with her, and they have a baby. And the daughter is now, I don't know, 10 years old or something, 7. Her daughter's name is Summer, and they're married, and he ends up cheating on her. So, what a dumbass guy.
Right. Like, he knows what she's capable of.
Yeah, guys are just, you know, guys are gonna guy.
I know. Yeah, guys are gonna die.
And of course, he cheats on her with a girl that is going to blackmail him and try to extort money.
Right. Well, it's a
So,
girl that works for her. Oh, I guess you didn't know that yet.
right. But she has a history of extortion.
Right.
She does this to men.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, there was so much going on in the book. It was kind of hard to keep up with as far as the connections of who's what.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Definitely.
new DNA comes out with the crooked cop that was involved in trying to do the case from her ex-husband. And Ryan Stevens is the corrupt cop, and he's arrested for DUI. And then in his DUI, he crashes and kills somebody. And then new DNA evidence comes up that Ryan had something to do with the murder of her ex-husband's mistress. So that
No,
complicates, right?
no. Well, it just comes up that he slept with her. Like, not that he has anything to do with it.
But what was the new DNA evidence then?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Continue.
There was some evidence that came up that reopened the case.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was just so many twists and turns. It was kind of crazy at the end. I'm like, I can't keep up. I mean, is this woman Sarah Morgan the smartest person alive? You know, to get away with so many things.
Right. She's always like 10 steps ahead.
I mean,
Ah.
how can she even work and have a life and be a mom and still keep up with all this stuff to always have everything exactly where it has to be and think
Right.
ahead?
I know.
Like
But
she's
maybe
so
it's because
smart.
she's so smart, but she's also so psychotic. She knows how
Do you
someone else would
think?
murder would think.
Well, long story short, she her her husband Bob doesn't want to get divorced. He says it was a mistake. He was stressed, he was drunk, he was whatever.
Typical?
And what?
I said typical.
Typical. But he really doesn't want to get divorced. He's begging her, he wants to go to counseling. He doesn't want to lose his daughter, he doesn't want to lose his family, but she's done with it. She's done. And then he decides, okay, well, if we're really done, I know what she's capable of. And then it starts getting in his head that she's behind all this, and she probably hired the mistress, and she probably did all this stuff, and he was kind of on the right track. And he ends up turning on her. So it's so interesting that he obviously really loved her, or he says he really loved her. He didn't want to not be with her. But then when things weren't going his way, he wants to kill her.
Right. Like he truly did love her, but he just knows what she's capable of, and he wants to live. He's willing to kill her.
And then Alejandro, the former felon, she's an attorney and she has this foundation that she helps people, Sarah, helps people that come out of jail to get jobs and get on their feet. So this guy Alejandro, he's kind of cute. And at the end, we find out that Bob is the one that hired him. And she was onto him from the beginning because she's like, Bob never appoints anybody. And Bob, she's like so smart
Right. She knew
and
the whole
clocks it
time,
all.
and she knew when he was going to kill her.
It's so interesting too because in my personality, I would find it really hard. I feel like I can see things, but I have a hard time holding it in, like not letting the cat out of the bag.
Right. Like letting someone else think they can one up you, and just like
Yeah,
keeping
that's
your mouth
hard.
shut,
That's so
even though you're
hard.
the one that's ahead. Yeah.
Oh, and who do you talk to about all this? Like, I need to tell someone.
Well, that's why she's good at being a murderer.
No, she's so good. And then her friend that works with her, Annie or whatever, her assistant, she has like no idea that she's this monster,
Right. No one knows.
which is interesting. Do you
Yeah.
think she ended up with Alejandro?
Um,
I mean, we'll find out in the third
I
book.
guess that's what, because I was thinking like, what is the third book going to be about? But it's probably going to be about her being with Alejandro,
I think
maybe.
there was some loose ends that they have to. The girl. Okay, so the mistress, Bob, her husband's mistress, that ends up missing, and they're investigating. She's the one that had her missing, and in their country house, lake house, or something in the basement. She pretends to be the hairdresser that Bob went to go get his haircut, and all of a sudden she's missing, too. So
Right.
she pretends to be the hairdresser in the basement, so the girl, the mistress, um, would think it's Carissa, which is a hairdresser, but it was really Sarah that went down in the basement pretending to be the hairdresser.
Right. So now that hairdresser is actually gone. She was trying to escape from
The
her abusive
hairdresser,
ex.
yeah, she helped the hairdresser get away. Yeah.
So technically she knows stuff. Well, she
But
doesn't
my
know
point
why.
was, no, she has no idea of anything.
Right, right.
She helped her get away.
Hmm.
But the girl that was in the basement, the mistress, is alive and escaped. So that's a loose end.
Yeah, but she
Maybe she
has no
recognizes her
idea.
voice. But maybe she recognizes her voice
Right. She
or
fully
something.
believes though that it was Bob.
Yeah.
But who knows?
And how
Maybe.
and how crazy she had the mistress shoot Bob, which was interesting.
Right. Like she probably, I
She,
wonder if she planned for that to happen.
no, she did. She planned for it because she knew
Right.
that
He was tracking
he was
her.
gonna go to see what was in there, and then she left the gun there on purpose. The girl's scared, and she starts shooting, not knowing it's
Right.
Bob.
And Bob fell into her trap so easily.
Stupid men, so funny.
But
But
Alejandro is a loose end.
Alejandro's the loose end. So Alejandro's the ex-felon that Bob hires to get close to her and see what's going on with her. But at the end, he's like, "No, forget it. You got to kill my wife because she's ruining my life." And Alejandro pretends that he did kill the wife, but instead he sleeps with her, and she finds out and tells him she'll pay him double, and then he just sends photos as if she's dead, but she's not. And
Graphic photos
so,
too.
yeah, how did they do that? Fake catch up or something?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that was such a big twist. I was not expecting that. I thought he
Right,
was
because
gonna
I
kill
was like,
her.
there's no way she like. Well, no, I was like, there's after the photo got sent of her literally naked and looking dead. I was like, there's no way she's coming back to life.
Right. That would have been so stupid.
Right.
But personally, I would have preferred some sort of she thought Bob was cheating on her, but he actually wasn't, and it was someone from, let's say, her ex-husband Adam's past that was onto her and was fucking with her. Like that would have been
That's a good one.
a little more interesting now.
Right, we need someone to pull one over on her. She can't win every time, so maybe the third book.
What? Oh
book.
my God, Adam was
He cheated, so.
literally murdered in prison for her.
Well, he cheated.
That doesn't warrant murder. I mean, she has no shame.
I'm sure a lot of women feel that way.
Yeah, but she doesn't seem, it's interesting because she doesn't seem like a careless murderer. If you mess with her, she's gonna mess back, but she's not just doing it for fun.
Right, so both her husbands cheated, one knowing what she's capable of, so she did it.
Yeah. Was she gonna do that regardless of his behavior? Like, if he would have just divorced her and not been such a pain, was she still doing that? Yeah, right. Should have
Um,
been plotting.
right. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe.
It was kind of sad. It made me sad.
Okay,
Because I'm
Mom,
like,
it's
well,
a murder book.
I know, but I'm saying her first husband, all of that, what a mess. And then the second one, she's never going to get married again. That's for sure.
Oh, there's no way she would ever trust again.
Because now she's really scarred. So, yeah, I gave it, what's your score?
I would say a 4 as well.
Okay, that sounds good. Our next book, what are you in the mood for?
I don't know. Like a juicy book. It doesn't have to be murder, but just like juicy.
Well, everyone is saying My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney is really good.
Do you know what it's
So
about?
this one is,
It
well, her
sounds like an
husband.
affair, but it's not like murder or anything, right? It's just like juicy.
Let me see. Oh, I mean, I haven't read it, so.
Yeah, but you know if a book's a murder book.
Turns to the home she recently moved into. Nothing is as it should be. Her key doesn't fit. A woman eerily similar to her answers the door, and her husband insists that the stranger is his wife. One house, one husband, two women, someone is lying.
Like there would be a lot of
6 months
twists in this,
earlier, a
since we're not going
reclusive
to know what's happening
Londoner
half the
named
time.
Bertie, reeling from a life change diagnosis, inherits spyglass. I don't know. So that one, or obviously the big memoir everyone's raving about, Strangers. It's this book everyone's talking about, obsessed with. This woman wrote a memoir about her life because she was married all these 20 years or whatever. And so it's her story of how they got together, how their relationship was. And one day during COVID, they go to their summer house, and she gets a call from his mistress's husband, and she finds out, and the husband is
Try
super cold
Strangers.
and
I'm
drops her like a
curious what
bad
that's
habit
about.
and has no feeling. Like, he won't even talk
Or
about it
no,
with her.
sorry,
He's
not
just like,
Strangers,
I'm
the other
done. I
one.
don't want any of this. And it's just
Yeah.
like the story of that. It's like a juicy breakup memoir.
Woo!
My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, that will be our next book.